open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends.
Hello lovelies, it is Christina Equine here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit different kind of video. Obviously we're in my room instead of at the barn, but today I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean my horse brushes, just because I know when I first bought my own set of brushes, I was so excited, blah blah blah. I was using them, I was like, oh my god, I was grooming for literally 45 minutes at a time versus doing a quick okay, good enough. But obviously once you use brushes, you're gonna quickly realize after a little bit you're like, that's not exactly clean anymore. And obviously if you're trying to clean your horse, you want it to be using clean materials and brushes. So this is just gonna be a little quick video. I do want to just point out that there are product specialty made for this, so this is just a quick way to do it, a cheap way to do it, cost efficient, time efficient, and it's just nice because you don't have to be let me get special stuff. It's just a super easy, quick way. You can do just about anywhere. You can do it at your house, you can do it at the barn. It's super easy. So yeah, let's get right into that. Whoa! Before we do, a little disclaimer. If you have very nice brushes that are natural hair, they have super nice wood handles, or basically if it's a brush that costs over $10 to $15 or a single brush, make sure you're taking good care of it and buying those nice products, because we obviously want to prolong the life of our brushes. But this is just for, some cheaper generic brushes. But yeah, let's get right into that.
Alrighty, just for what I'm using, you're just going to want a really basic soap. I'm just using Dawn, and then if you're outside, you're going to want a bucket and a hose. If you're inside, you can use a sink, and then you're just going to need whatever you're cleaning. So that's just all my brushes I'm cleaning today. You're also going to want a towel so you can lay things out to dry. And just if you're going to be doing this outside, try to do it on a fairly sunny and warm day, just so things can stay nice and clean and dry fast. If it's not, sunny and warm, I would recommend doing it inside. Alrighty, so what I'm doing here is I'm just rinsing the bucket out of any debris or dirt, and then all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill your bucket up with water and the soap you are using. And if you're using a sink, I would just fill the sink up with some soap. You just want to have some really nice soapy water to be able to wash everything in, and then for washing it, you're just going to want to dunk everything in there, get it nice and soapy. For brushes, I like to use my hands to work through all the bristles. And then for the handle part, I just kind of wipe it down with some soap. You can use tools if you want. I find using my hands works best to kind of let me get in there. And then the hoof pick, I'm just cleaning the bristles again and using my finger and my nail to just kind of get the pick part really clean. And same thing with the handle for the hoof pick, and the mane and tail brush, just, using my hand. And then the curry comb, I like to use my finger to loosen up the dirt. And then there I'm just kind of scrubbing it to get all the dirt that's kind of on the edge of it. And then for my sponge, I feel like sponges are one of those things you just inevitably have to rebuy every couple months. So I'm just kind of getting it as clean as I can. And then the next thing you want to do is you just want to dump out that soapy water, and you're going to want to put some fresh water in there that's clear, or as clear as you can get it, so we can get all the soap off of the brushes. Alrighty, so here what I'm doing is I'm just picking out any hair or debris that could be stuck in the brushes, and then I'm just really making sure to get all that soap out of there with the clean water, because you don't want any soap left in the brushes. So just make sure you get the bristles really well, and then everything else is kind of easy. You can just kind of dunk it in, and then with the sponge here, you're going to see me just kind of dunking it back and forth, really making sure I just get the soap out of there. And then here all I'm doing is I'm rinsing the bucket out to make sure all the soap is out of there. Alrighty, and then for the drying process, all you really want to do is just anything like a sponge you can leave out there, but everything else I would just take a towel to dry it pretty quickly. It doesn't have to be super dry, but the only thing is anything with a bristle, you want to make sure you try to get all the water out of there, and then make sure you put it lying with the bristles face down to dry, so all the water really gets out of there and nothing like bacteria or anything can get up in there. And then I just like to kind of give my bucket a little quick once over too, because you obviously want your bucket to dry. But other than that, you can just leave it out on the towel. If it's outside, it should dry fairly quickly. If it's inside, it might take a little bit longer.
Alrighty guys, so that was my quick little tutorial on how to clean your horse brushes. It took me like maybe half an hour to do this, and that was with filming, so it's obviously pretty quick and efficient. And I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video.